And she's very, very good at making things happen, and she's very good at everything that happens behind the scenes, okay? But actually coming out from behind the scenes and on stage for her is completely out of her comfort zone, so we're really proud and excited for her. And as you can imagine, because she's run the festival, she's had at least 5 minutes to herself to get ready for this gig tonight. So I want you to give her a lot of support. We literally wouldn't be here without this wonderful, wonderful woman who also happens to be my wife. Okay, so can we give it up this side of the room one more time? Jackie and Chris. Let's welcome her, the one and only, and there is no one else like her, Hazel O'Keefe. Good evening, Manchester. Where to start? So, who thinks women are funny? Are we at the Embassy Club or the Women in Comedy Festival? I want to hear now, who thinks women are funny? Too fucking right they are. And I promoted comedy for nearly 20 years, so let's really hope that I don't fuck this up now. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Hazel, and for those of you who do, we've all got a cross to bear. I've recently discovered what my name is backwards. I think you might have had this moment, Ryan, as well. So my name Hazel backwards, shout out when you work it out. That's right, Leather. My name backwards is Leather. Did you know that when you named me, Mum?
Of course I did.
So no surprises from anyone there. I'm so gay. I should have a PhD in lesbianology. I'm born to be a lesbian. The length on that. How'd you gonna get a woman like that? I'm so connected with the womb that as soon as I came out, I wanted to go back in again. But I want to be gayer. I know I'm struggling, I don't know how to do that, to be honest. But I'm pretty determined, so I was thinking of calling myself Trevor. But I've already got Leather to get me up on the Dyke scale, so now I started thinking about my surname, which is currently O'Keefe. Now, me and the wonderful Kerry Lee got married a couple of years ago. Come on. And that's just well done to me. Getting civilly partnerised has opened up a whole new world of surnames for me. So, Kerry's surname is Lee. Hazel Lee don't really work. I could be all cool and add a letter to the end of it, so it'd be like Hazel E. But it's a bit curly and girly for me. So, I suggested O'Leaf, which is having none of that. So then I thought, Dyke. My nana from the heavens above would say, that's a good strong name. And I've always loved the word, so I'm going to reclaim it. I've written to Sandy Toshvig asking her for an honorary PhD in lesbianology, and that's just a formality. So from now on, I am Professor Dyke. I do know this by heart, obviously. According to my extensive research on lesbianology, thank you, Kerry, a dyke is a type of water-stopping dam, which I love in itself, encouraging us to be a natural plug for waterworks. And then Section 28ers, which is an academic term, they're concerned with people promoting homosexuality, right? Well, in that case, you really need to recoin the word dyke. A natural plug for waterworks. That's not just promoting homosexuality, that's a fucking instruction. Further into my in-depth research on Wikipedia, I discovered the word dyke was also a very popular surname in the 16th century, but they made it really exotic, and they used Del Dykes, meaning of the dykes. In the original Del Dykes family, there was a Richard Del Dykes who was married to a Baron Dyke. The Dykes family married into the Lee family, which isn't actually funny, but it's true, so it really makes me want to change my name back via Depot to Hazel Del Dykes. What is hilarious and also true is that the family motto
was Pruas Fagarurum Qualam Flickatur, something like that, which translated from Latin means sooner broken than bent. And the family home was Cockermouth Castle. But I'm not finished with the facts. I did my research. Richard Del Dykes was affectionately referred to as Dick. But he was a clever Dick because he had 2 sons with a Baron Dyke. And they were already embracing lesbian inclusivity because he gave both the boys, Hugh and Spike, the father's name. Which leaves us with a family residing in Cockermouth Castle with Baron Dyke, Dick Del Dykes, Hugh Dick Dykes, Spike Dick Dykes, stating sternly in Latin that they will not be bent. If Enid Blyton chose to be homophobic, not just racist, this is the family she might choose to write about. Picture it. Famous 5 go hiking, biking, diking. Chapter 1. Famous 5 go hiking in Upper Ramsbottom. Chapter 2, the famous 5 go biking down in Cockfosters. Chapter 3, the famous 5 go diking in Clitheroe. And the sequel, the famous 5 are in fact broken and bent when there is confusion about camping, cottaging and packing. Well, that's all I've really got for you today, but it's always good to end on an uplifting cock joke, I think. Further reading this week is Fat Fingers, Well Hung. Chapter 6, Does Size Really Matter? Please don't forget the Butch seminars on how to roll your own tampons or kickstart a vibrator. And next week we'll be discussing how to write a folk song about empowering experiences, and we'll be raising funds for the double-headed dildo project for lesbians who can't make ends meet. You have been spectacular. I've been Professor Les Adele Dykes. Please carry on supporting Women in Comedy Festival.